Go yard. I got so much motherfucking design on right now.
Break it down, bring it back, make it clap. I got three.
Progressive love lies in thinking and how to act to be free from shackles. Because in the end, love is not a tax, but for humans' happiness and welfare. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I like to thank God the Almighty. It's because of Him I am able to participate in this speech contest that is held by UNJA lovers. And also, I like to thank to the judges committee for giving me this special opportunity to compete in this contest. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Yanti Tiara Siahaan from University of AKBP Nomensense Medas, and I'm standing here to deliver my speech. I hope you feel as amazing as I am right now because I want to tell you about reinforcements of the welfare state ideology of the Indonesian's welfare law states. Now, before I start, I'd like to ask you the millennials one question. That is, how do we realize a legal progress so that it becomes an intensity of our country Indonesia as a welfare state? The abundant diamonds of the ideology of Indonesia's welfare state, whose versions of the concept of the rule of law is influenced by the rule of law systems. We need to know that the concept of the rule of law has elements, namely, first, the supremacy of the law, namely the absence of arbitrary powers in the sense that a person may only be punished if he violates the law. Second, equal positions before the law, equality before the law. Third, the guarantee of human rights by human constitutions and court decisions. The ideology of the welfare state has become the basis for the positions and functions of the governments best to fancy by modern states. We need to know and realize that the concept of a welfare state was born on the premise of carrying out strict supervisions of the administrations of states' powers, especially the executive, which is during the absolute monarchy era had been proven to have committed a lot of abuse of powers. Besides that, the conceptions of a welfare state is the basis of thoughts in developing a people's economic system. This is because in the concept of a welfare state, the values of justice are contained, which is the spirit of economic development. Therefore, the task of the state in the case of the government is to formulate in its law so that these goals, namely the welfare of the community, can be realized so that it will be seen and can be felt in real terms. That the law plays a very important role in realizing the welfare of the community. Not only that, the law must also be active and interference in giving attention to various community welfare efforts such as health, education, and other public needs. For examples, the high of number of corruption crimes committed by agencies in Indonesia is an inhibiting factor in activating the public welfare, which is also the welfare of the states. The government has so far failed to save hundreds or even billions of rupees of money corrupted by the state officials. The handling of the corruption is also selective. Thus, this existence of the law and the regulations that facilitate efforts to eradicate corruption must continue to be fought for and faced in an extraordinary way. This means that the corruption law has not been able to create the opportunities for the realizations of the public welfare. As a youth who is more intellectual and influential, I invite students to use their abilities to uphold legal justice in order to create a legal progress in the welfare of the states, to socialize internally or the university and externally in the community about the importance of law enforcement, which include education, health, social cultures, were eliminating the habits of not caring about and obeying the law and giving their participants when the government makes a rules of law. That's all my speech today. I hope you can take a good lesson from what I delivered today. I ask forgiveness for any words and behavior which are not supposed to be. Thank you for your nice attention.